I just came back from a short trip to Phoenix, Arizona, and that was my last trip as a Platinum Pro member in the American Airlines frequent flyer program. I am now Executive Platinum, boys. Congratulations to me. This is my Executive Platinum account in American Airlines, and I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks that I learned in 2023 to get Executive Platinum quicker in 2024. You know how this goes. Jade, hit my drop.
No, Tony versus the world!
Okay, so let's quickly talk about what American Advantage program actually is. It's their frequent flyer program so that you can earn status and achieve different types of points and rewards for American Airlines. There's a bunch of different categories, and it starts with number 1 being gold, and then on to platinum pro, and the final and highest tier, executive platinum. There's another tier on top of executive platinum called concierge key, but that's invite only. That's not what this video is about. We're only talking about the 4 tiers that American Airlines offers the public that everyone can get. So like I said before, in the very beginning, I just reached executive platinum, and executive platinum, they tell you you have to fly 200,000 miles. And the thing that I learned is you don't actually have to fly 200,000 miles. It's actually 200,000 loyalty points that you have to achieve. And your loyalty points don't actually match up 1-to-1 with your miles. So it's not the amount of miles flown, it's actually the loyalty points. So let's start with that. What are loyalty points? Well, I thought in the beginning your loyalty points amounted to how many miles you've flown, which is why they originally call it the frequent flyer program, which they actually went by miles. They don't do that anymore. And if you call American Airlines, or if you ask them or look on the website of any type, they'll tell you that it doesn't go by miles and it actually doesn't go by money. They're wrong. It really does go by money. So if we're getting into that, how do you get these loyalty points? It's buying tickets, it's flying these trips across the country, racking up all of these miles going on different trips, going international and domestic. Like I said before, like I mentioned to you guys, they say it's not about money, but they give us all the hints to show you that it really is. I did a little bit of experiment maybe last month, maybe 2 months ago, when I knew that I was going to achieve executive platinum, to see if I could kind of sort of scam the system to get more loyalty points so I could reach executive platinum quicker. And what I did was I tried to purchase 2 different flights going the same place, going the same time, almost the same flight, but I tried to purchase it in 2 different classes, meaning I wanted to go the basic economy, the cheapest way I could possibly go, and I tried to pick the main cabin and first class cabin. So I tried to purchase both of these same flights, same everywhere, same flight, same everything, right? And at the end of the purchase, it tells you that you receive this amount of points for the basic economy trip. Same trip, remember, this amount of points, but if you pick the main cabin or if you pick the first class cabin, you get this amount of points. So you can see the difference here. They really just want your money. And all of that is backed by this other theory that I saw here, right? American Airlines also has a credit card, and they specifically tell you if you spend $1, you get 1 loyalty point on any type of purchase. That means if you sign up for their credit card and take it and go buy groceries for your family and you spend $200 or $300 or whatever it is, they give you points. They give you loyalty points, not miles. They give you loyalty points. So that really just solidifies it. They just want the money. They just want the spend. They just want the customers to come in and bring revenue to the business.
Gotcha.
I figured it out, American Airlines, and that's how you guys can actually achieve status faster. That's one way. You can get the credit card if you want to. I didn't necessarily want to because I have other credit cards and I don't necessarily need American Airlines to achieve status. I actually fly a lot, which you guys already know. So that's one way. The second way that I found is Well, this is kind of like a cheat code here. American Airlines, just like all the other airlines, have partners, and they also have lower cost partners. But at lower cost, even though in higher cost you get more loyalty points with American Airlines, with lower cost airlines and their partners, you still get the same amount of bonus points. So if you fly a lower cost airline, that means you can fly more and get the same amount of loyalty points as if you were flying with American Airlines. So that's what I've been doing. One of their lower cost partners is called Alaska Airlines, and I fly Alaska a lot. So the American Airlines system consists of a bunch of different airlines that they have called the One World Alliance. Other alliances are like the Star Alliance and I forget what the other one is. I think there's 3 main ones in the world. I'm gonna put what they all are right here. Like I said, American Airlines is the One World Alliance, and you can also like transfer miles, but that's a whole nother thing. So, like I said before, flying Alaska Airlines for cheaper has allowed me to fly more flights and build up those loyalty points very, very quickly. So that's how I achieved Executive Platinum in 2024. Now, here's the thing. Once you achieve Executive Platinum, it's extremely easy to get it the next year. Why? Because what they do is they give you like a bonus points. They give you bonus points when you start achieving these levels. So as you achieve Executive Platinum, now my next flight, they're gonna give me like 20% more or 30% more points as if I was maybe a gold member or maybe not even a member at all. So that means that a shorter flight is going to give me more points. So that means the more flights I take, even the shorter flights, those points are just going to rack up like you wouldn't believe. So that's going to make it 100 times easier for me to get Executive Platinum easier this year in 2024 going into 2025. And then, I mean, it just compounds over and over and over again. The more I fly, you guys guessed it, right? The more I'm going to get Executive Platinum, and the more I'm going to enjoy the perks of having the highest tier. And hopefully, cross my fingers, and you guys, please cross your fingers for me. I want to get Concierge Key. They have the craziest benefits you've ever seen. I'm in LA right now, Los Angeles, and they have a whole separate entrance for Concierge Key. They have a whole separate lounge. They have a whole separate anything. That means I don't have to wait in the regular security like everybody else. I don't have to wait in the regular lounge like everybody else. I get a whole thing entirely to myself, and they actually take me on the runway, drive right up to the plane. I don't have to wait at the gate. I don't have to do anything. There's just so much to this flagship status, this invite-only status in American Airlines. That's the end goal. That's way up here. I'm still down at the low level at Executive Platinum, but like I said, those are 2 tips that you guys can use to get Executive Platinum faster in 2024. You know how this goes. I love you guys. Hope this information benefits you guys a lot, because it has done well for me. Trust me, it's done really well. I'm out, guys. Love you. Peace.